Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I could not sleep, and so we're waking up. After, I say waking up as I cannot sleep. It's not a good sentence. Not a good sentence. Apologize, I already have a beverage open so you don't get the graceful, crisp crack of a carbonated beverage, but we're going to jump into another random run. And, I'm going to find a nice way to tire myself out with another Eve run. The gods of randomness, they gave me Ball of Tar, though. I do like a good Ball of Tar. It makes Eve look goddamn sexy, as if Eve wasn't already enough of a babe anyway. But no, seriously, Eve, one of the most played characters on our random streak so far. However, this run, already on a good roll here. I love the Ball of Tar. I do love Eve. I mean, I can't complain because I do love Eve. I've talked about it at you know, no end. How much I love the character of Eve. Eve used to be one of my least favorite characters in the game, and then just quickly excelled into being one of my favorite characters in the game after mastering the meta of Eve. I'm gonna pop this. That's really not good, but a half heart and a penny for a golden chest is usually not your. It's not your baker's dozen, if you will. Remember, these sacks don't do any damage to us, so I'm focused on killing them first. I don't need to worry about them coming up on my business. They don't do any damage to me. I can run into them all I want. They don't hurt you. A lot of players don't actually know that the cysts don't actually do contact damage or any damage at all. It's a really, really unfortunate waste of our first floor here. I mean, I could pretend that Eden's Blessing didn't exist on the last run because it was such a broken run anyway, and just pretend that I got Gish, or I got Ball of Tar from our first item room, but that's always kind of a bit of a cop-out. It's like, well, I got Eden's Blessing on my last run, so I'm just going to pretend that my starting item room wasn't awful. It's like, it was still awful. You're still technically missing out, because then what's the point of Eden's Blessing? Is it a band-aid because your first item room sucked? Don't use it as a band-aid. Pop that pill, telepills. I actually really like that without it taking me to the air room. I have no qualms about skipping our first boss floor here. We have a decent run. However, getting HP from this boss fight would be excellent. Obviously, I would be asking for like a magic mush or a meat out of the HP ups that are available, just because they would give me additional stats, like damage and tears, and actually neither of those give you tears, but you know what? Doesn't matter. We're not here to be scientifically correct. We're here to be Eve. And Eve is the most unscientifically correct person because she's the person who sits here and slashes herself open with a razor to get stronger. Special shout out to this champion spider who's about to drop me. He didn't, though. Rude. I was gonna say special shout out to the red spider for dropping me a red heart, and he did not. What a rude asshole. Do I? I don't think I do. Yeah, that was a bad bit of damage there. That was a real bad fit of damage I just took right there. Deadbird's gonna do some work here. I cannot believe how badly I botched that. We are in Horror Babylon, which is a good thing, except for the fact that it gave me a speed up and I cannot control my own speed. Range up, fantastic. All right, let's move on. Half heart. Ooh. Look, I'm not worried. I'm not worried as long as I have this Horror Babylon. This game cannot touch me. It cannot touch me, even if it wanted to. I will never be worried at a half heart. Some would say that I play my best when I'm at low HP. Battery's pretty useful, except for the fact that I can't use it. Half heart on Cellar 2 is not the scariest situation. Gonna get a key out of him, except we didn't. Range up doing some business here. Little Monstro. Never gonna like him. Never gonna get along with this boy. I'm guessing north. Just seemed like it would be the best option there. A pill room. I mean, I'm taking every single pill in here. I ain't Jonas Fats, and I'm not afraid of these things. Even the ones that are gonna ruin your run are not gonna ruin your run. Look, I got a bad trip. Oh boy. Oh no, we got a bad trip. No, it's time to cry into the corner of the room. Jangoose Fatson. God, at one point, Jonas is just gonna have to realize, I love him to death, he's gonna have to realize pills are part of the game, my friend. Lemon Party's super good. That was a bad idea. Because I know slow pin is not good. That's so good though. I'm gonna get rid of this. I'm gonna get rid of this. I'm gonna take this back. And now we are a damage. We are not a damage sponge. I was gonna the opposite of a damage sponge. We are a sponge that deals a lot of damage. We're also insanely fast. 2 of Diamonds is wonderful. It's a great card to pocket until we need it. This is the ideal Eve start. Walk it like I talk it. Unless there's something exceptional in the shop, I'm not gonna Ace of Diamonds. It's worth taking. In fact, it's probably more so worth taking as Eve than any other character, or Eve or Samson. Because with Eve, every time I use the Razor Blade, I'm going to get a Tears upgrade. So it's kind of like a duality there. I will take BFFs. I don't believe BFFs actually affects the the bottle of jar of milk, the cup of tea. I think it's just literally called just milk. I don't think it affects it. It'd be sweet if it gave me like a double tier upgrade, because it usually gives you like a tier delay of 1 down, which would be like a -3 at my current tier rate, so it could give me like a -5. But I don't think it actually stacks with BFFs. Oh, Fear Shot. Why are you so bad? Walk it like I talk it. Walk it like I talk it. I'm not gonna make this episode about making fun of Migos. We do have no red HP. Which I guess is something I didn't really think about, because now Razor Blade is less useful. Because we don't have refillable HP. But it doesn't necessarily mean that we're in the shit. I could still use a Razor Blade. Perfectly, you know, fine as well. Without really worrying about it, because our run isn't super in danger. I really should have used 2 diamonds before purchasing what I just purchased. Because now 2 diamonds is less useful than the devil. Instead of giving me 15 free cents. Technically 16 free cents prior. But I think due to our run right now, I'm going to hang on to the Ace of Diamonds. 2 of Diamonds, rather. What can a man say? What can I say? Sometimes is just another luck up to. Sometimes it's just it's just so good. You walk into that item room and it's just like, hey, would you like this shitty item that's surrounded by spikes? or this really good item that isn't surrounded by spikes. Get destroyed, spiders. I am from Wisconsin, so like today was game 1 of week 1. Well, I mean, technically both those mean the exact same thing. It was week 1 of the Green Bay Packers season. Does not stack with BFFs. Okay, we only get the -2 there. First game of the Packers versus the Bears. Da Bears. And I mean, I pretty much unsurprisingly, we won. However, the story of how they won is what people are talking about right now. They were down like, what was it, 20-3 going into the fourth quarter. Aaron Rodgers came back and was like, you're not defeating us, not today. And just stomped, came back 24-23. Which means that in 15 minutes of regulation, the Packers scored 3 touchdowns with their only answer on the Bears' end being a field goal. And I'm not sitting here saying that the Packers are the best team in the NFL. I'm not going to say that because I wouldn't be so cocky, because I'm not the biggest football fan. And that's kind of why I can't really say that, because I'm not the biggest football fan. However, I do support my local teams. I love the Packers. On a good day, I'm a huge football fan. On typical bad days, I'm just going to abandon the razor. I'm going to turn this into the Horror Babylon run. Not something I normally would fucking do. I'm turning it into a Horror Babylon run. Hermit. 2 of demons. There ain't no way I'm getting Pandora's box. As much as I would love it. Was that vibration on my phone there? Ooh, it was a response from chrono.gg. They're getting back to me on the thing that I'm working on, but by the time this video even comes out, because my backlog is so big, that event has probably been over for like 2 weeks. Or a week and a half, depending on if I do what I planned on. Depending on if I do what I think about doing, and I don't want to get ahead of myself. And this is what I mentioned a few episodes ago about something that I don't know if I'm ready to talk about it or not. That kind of whole spiel that I went on a few episodes ago. I've been feeling the Isaac Let's Play. I think that's been fairly obvious. Commentary's been on fire. Gameplay's been on fire. Been winning like a goddamn motherfucker. Y'all have been enjoying it. Views have been up. I'm having a good time again. And so I've been considering, I gotta say that it's 100%, but I've been considering if I were to take some of my off time, which now that my schedule's kind of, over the past like month, my schedule's been an actual nightmare. But now that my schedule's kind of been coming down a bit more work-wise and stuff like that, I have a little more free time that's not stream time, a little more free time that's actually, Penta time. And I've been thinking maybe doing 2 videos a day again. Depending on what I wish to play. I'm not sure if it'd be 2 Isaac videos a day. I know you guys would probably absolutely adore that. If I did 2 Isaac videos a day, you'd probably lose your damn mind. But I don't know yet, because it's not 100% sure. But while ago, back in the yonder days, if you guys recall, I used to do 2 videos a day. For the longest time, I used to do 2 videos a day. Be it 2 Isaac videos, or, Isaac and Bioshock, or Isaac and this, or Isaac and that. I used to always do 2 videos, even before, like, the whole Isaac shit. It was always 2 videos. I would always do, 1 Darkest Dungeon, 1 Axiom Verge, 1 Terraria, 1 Undertale. It was always 2 bitches. And I think the easiest way to get people more interactive with the channel and more involved in the channel, I guess is the way I want to word that, is if you were to do... I'm absolutely going to repeat this floor. I'll do everything else first, though. Is if you were to, you know, get more content out there, because even if the views were down on certain series, I still always had fun recording them. It wasn't until the real numbers kind of sunk in where I was like, oh, well, shit, that wasn't worth doing at all. And I don't want that to be the case anymore. I don't want my silly focus on analytics to step on my toes anymore, you know? And so it really boils down to, is there any reason to go back there? Shop was, what was in the shop? I got 24 cents. What was in the shop now? Hold on a second. Hold the gramophone. Also, is this a thing? Yo, a 5-cent key? You shouldn't have. I will take a head of the keeper, though. Golden size. Oh yeah, hive mind. And you. Embalm it. Embalm it. The map would be nice. And you. And we'll just say Jin Sayonara. Anyway, that's like kind of the thought. And I'd like to hear you guys' feedback on that. I'm not saying it's gonna happen. It's definitely not ever gonna be a guaranteed thing until down the line. Oh, that's what we needed. Now we go back and we curse of the Forget Me Now. Roll that 5 die and repeat the floor. But yeah, I'm interested. I'm interested. I don't know. I might put a poll up on the community tab just to see what people's general idea is, general thought process around it is, because it would be similar stuff as I've always done before. It'd be like, hey, do you guys want it? Hypothetically, if I was to do 2 videos a day, again, like I used to, would you rather me do 2 Isaacs, Isaac every day, and then 1 off, you know, not regular day video of some other game? So it'd be like Isaac every day, and then every other day, 1 other series. Or would you rather have me do 2 series every day, Isaac something else, or 2 videos of Isaac a day? I don't know if I'm making any sense, but I think you guys can kind of grasp what I'm getting at. Those would kind of be the options, I guess, would be the theory behind it is. And I'm sure I know a large majority of people would vote for the 2 Isaacs a day, just because there's a lot of Isaac fans on the channel, and I do respect you guys. And I think, this is me speaking candidly, because it's, again, not guaranteed, nothing about this is guaranteed. Speaking completely candidly, I think upon the release of Repentance next year, and I think I'm considering, depending on how well it's, you know, built and balanced, because Chapter 1 wasn't exactly the most balancing, and I kind of had a very choice words with some of the dev team. I don't know if the guys even give a shit about my content anymore, but not Repentance. Revelations, Chapter 2, The Tomb, just got its release trailer recently. Again, backlog. Probably happened a week before this video even comes out, but got its release trailer recently, and is looking pretty damn good. Like, the first Revelations chapter, The Glacier, was kind of just like... Absolutely. Was kind of like... Kind of ruins what we already had, but... I will always take Tech X. Call me boring. Call me what you will. I see Tech X like... very few times nowadays. I'm gonna take it when I get the opportunity to. But yeah, Revelations Chapter 2 looks pretty dope. Looks pretty dope. I think they're onto something here. So, what I was trying to say is, upon the release of that, which is going to come on October 13th, so that's a month away, so it's still got some time for that, but upon the release of that, Squeezy's so good. Upon the release of that, I might do a video of that a day alongside our normal Afterbirth plus stuff. And I'm just assuming, because I'm incredibly cocky, that we'll still be doing our random streak at that point in time. This game cannot stop me. We're on a dynamic roll right now. I'm just gonna take the Joker. Lemon Party's alright. I love the pill, but it's just not doing anything for us. I'm not using it. And I probably should have been using it, but I'm just so strong I have no reason to use it, really. Yeah, Revelations might get daily videos. I'm not sure. That's, again, another thing you guys can let me know. Is that something you're interested in, seeing Revelation daily videos? I don't know how much content there would be in it, and again, I don't know how balanced it's going to be, because the original Revelations Glacier Floor was highly unbalanced. And from what I've been told by the devs and people on the channel and people who've been watching the old Revelations videos since they came out, everybody's been telling me, oh, but they did such a good job of revamping it, everything's kind of balanced out now, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, I'm sure, but again, I don't really want to go back to it until more content's out, because why go back to it unless there's more content out? That's my thought process. Why would I go back to something that I've already played, already seen, is not official content, so it's like not like playing Rebirth or going back to Eternal Edition, because it's official content, and I have played it before, but it's already proven itself. Revelations hasn't proven itself yet. So I'm kind of waiting for the new content. That's like with everything, is like, when am I gonna... I'm not gonna go back to it until all the shit's done. People keep asking about Hollow Knight. It's like, when are you gonna do Hollow Knight? I'm like, well, it's like for the 300th time, man. I'm not gonna go back to it until all of it's out. And I mean all of it. People are like, well, all the free DLC's on it. Like, yeah, but not all of it's out. Not all of it's out. Sure, all the free content updates are out, but there's still like paid DLC they got down in the works. I'm not gonna go back to it until it's done. Not going back till the goose is cooked. You know, you don't eat uncooked goose. People be acting like I haven't played the game. Like, dudes, I played the game to completion on release. Oh, getting rid of whip room was a good idea here, actually. That was a big reason why our tier speed was so high. I should have realized that sooner. Ohio sooner. It's not actually Ohio. Lump of Coal's amazing. Remember when Lump of Coal was bad? My God. Speaking of classic Isaac, Jesus. Someone did... I don't even remember what our original tangent here was, but someone did... Oh, Revelations, real quick. Before, it's like Hollow Knight, that's what I was on. It was acting like I didn't even play the game. I played it to completion on release, man. To completion. Sure, I didn't play the final ending like everybody was like, you didn't play the whole game. Like, no, but I got like 98% of the damn game done. What do you want from a dude? You want me to go back and do the Steel Heart mode, Steel Soul mode? Okay, fuck off. I respect myself. I don't have that kind of time. I will 100% be doing another playthrough of the game. And all of its, you know, updates, the Crimson Grim Troop, or whatever the hell it's called. I was gonna say Crimson Court, that's Darkest Dungeon. The Grim Troop, and the Dream Soul thing, and the Godmaster, and all that kind of stuff. It's all gonna be done. Calm down. There is time in the world, my friends. There was something else I was going to talk about, but now I completely lost my train of thought, because I was trying to go back to the original train of thought. This is Dang Depths 2, so I definitely don't want to leave yet, even though I technically could. I absolutely could. Key for the key, gods. I absolutely could. Our run is completely good right now. We don't need to worry about anything. I could definitely leave right now and be fine. But I'm going to keep looking. Because A, that happened. B, item room, shop. I don't care at all. It hit me. It's fine. I don't even, it doesn't bother me one bit. We're gods. This game cannot touch me. It's giving me every reason to be cocky, because it's building my cockiness. It's taking Lego blocks and building a giant dong in honor of myself right now. I don't even want Spider Mod. I'm just going to donate the money. I don't even want Spider Mod. And I usually will always take Spider Mod. I love Spider Mod. You know what? I'm going to take Spider Mod. I'm absolutely going to take Spider Mod. Game won't let me donate money to it? That's fine. Sounds just like Isaac. It's going to let you donate 5 cents so that it takes you 60 billion runs to complete it. Bomb bag is okay. Got the coffees. It's okay. We're fine. I hate those sharp coughs. You guys know those sharp coughs? The one I just had right now? Might not come through on the mic very good because I got a pretty decent, dope audio setup. Due to the fact that I'm kind of an audiophile, if you haven't noticed. Those sharp coughs. You know, the ones that are kind of like, it feels like you're coughing up a thumbtack? Excuse me, I almost just died trying to imitate the sound. Absolutely will take the virus. Fishtail is amazing. It's going to double the amount of flies we can make from Guppy's head. We already got Hive Mind with it. We're balling out of freaking... I haven't said balling out of control for some time, but we are legitimately balling out of control. Key for the Key Gods. They must be very satisfied with me. Every time I give a key to the Key Gods, you guys think that I'm just sneaking it out there like... Oh, he pays RNGesus and love favors. You think that's all I pay him in? That's not all I pay him in, motherfucker. Dude, you see how many keys I give to RNGesus on my average run? Key to the Key Gods, man. Pay it forward. Y'all don't know shit about paying it forward, man. You don't respect the gods of Isaac. And that's why your luck is shit when you play. I'm making fun of you. I'm taking shots. I don't mean to take shots. I'm sorry. Also, give me the Matriarch. I dare you, game, to give me the Matriarch right now. I'll absolutely take Curved Horn over Fishtail because... as good as Fishtail is, Curved Horn is the king of everything that's happy in the world. It's the king. You don't get better than Curve Daddy. I do love Cancer. I think Cancer is overall a better trinket, but... Curve Daddy is... It's a special guy. I don't have the wafer. Why did I think I had the wafer? Why did I think I had the wafer? I haven't had the wafer in a couple runs. Oh, the bomb face is going to be a... Ooh. Ooh, thank you. This bomb face. So good. All right, buddy. You're dead. Kudos to you, my friend. I'll take the hit. I'll take my soul hearts. I'll take my soul hearts. I'll fight Angel Boy number 2. I'll get my key piece. There we go. Done. The mind. The mind, man. And Steam sale when there's no more shops left. Thank you very much, game. I'm absolutely going back for that super secret room, though. You don't think I'm going without it. Garbage chest. Super secret room. What do I want from you? I would like an error super secret room. Would be fantastic, by the way. You're gonna give me Curve Daddy in the room before that and expect me to take the Champion's belt or Champion's Purple Heart? Sorry, bud, ain't gonna happen. Not in 1,000 moons. Ain't not gonna happen, my friend. Curve Daddy is supreme. If you were going to Taco Bell, he is every piece of lettuce on that burrito. That cheesy gordita crunch is completely full of lettuce. He is the supremest of supremies. Supreme sounds weird. Because preemie is the term for a premature birth, correct? Isn't that normally like something that's bad? Not premature birth, obviously that's like medically okay. Assuming that everything goes, you know, is taken care of and looked after. I didn't mean in general, the idea of a premature birth. Isn't preemie technically considered like a bad term? So I will get the ideal angel room on the next floor, which means it's good. I'm going to take it regardless because I'll be able to bond the statue for one item and take whatever else is in it. Is that a rusted key? Or was that a sack? I think that was a sack that dropped. Yeah. I thought preemie was a bad term for... I don't know, I might just be overlooking something. I might just be overthinking it. I have no idea. When it comes to, you know, birthing slang, I'm probably not the expert. The only thing I know about birth is a man and woman have some fun, they have some googity times, and then a couple months later, a woman starts feeling a couple weeks later, a woman starts feeling like she's got to vomit, and she realizes, well, I haven't drank any vodka today. And then, out of nowhere, she's just like, oh shit, there's another human inside me. And then, a couple months after that, Ridley Scott shows up and starts filming a shit exploding from your stomach. That's all I know about birthing. That's all I know. So don't expect me to understand what the terminology as far as a preemie is concerned. If you guys know, of course, let me know. Inform me so that I'm an educated human man. But, yeah, that's my knowledge. Pretty good run, though. Running out of things to talk about because we're moving so fast. I don't want to get on a topic that's going to end up running short because we've had those before where I get on a topic and then I'd spend like 4, you know, well, maybe not 4 minutes. There's been a couple that were like 4 minutes at the end without any gameplay because I got on a hot topic or some shit. Generally, it's around like a couple minutes. I want to do that. I also did say generally instead of generally. I don't know what prompted my mouth to do that, but I like it. I might just pronounce it that way from now on. Generally. 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 It's like the softest J, except it's supposed to be a G. And if there's one thing I know that's a G, it's Penta fucking Hybrid. He's the G'est of G's. Wait a second. We've taken devil deals. So my Joker card is going to take me to a devil deal on the Cathedral anyway. So yeah, I have no reason to not take this angel deal. Even if it's shit. It's absolutely not shit though. Circle of Protection. So good. In fact, it's so good, I'm taking the Wafer as well. Just amazing angel deal here. And then I'm going to sneak past that Delirium Door, and we're going to go on to the Hush fight. Get that Eden's Blessing for our next run. It's amazing that I always make it to Hush, or the opportunity for Hush, but I never make it, like 90% of the time, never make it to get to Bob Ross. I guess that does go to show what people have been saying about Penta, is that I tend to just go stupidly slow at the beginning, and then just ramp up towards the middle and end of the game. Ooh. You are so good. They're both amazing items, but unfortunately, Dead Onion doesn't do anything for us on the run. I guess I'll take Pokego. I guess I'll take the battery. And I'm not going to pop the battery here. And by battery, I mean the Joker card. Y'all know what I meant. Circle of Protection, as has been exhibited in many Hush fights in the past, is just it's just so good. It is hands down one of the biggest and best Hush killers. People sleep on this item too much, man. Circle of Protection is excellent. And if I remember correctly, Circle of Protection supersedes standard damage from Isaac. So his damage would normally break the damage resistance that Hush has. I believe Circle of Protection is outside of that. So like Spider-Mon's the perfect way to tell how your damage resistance works. Because you can see those bombs did 600, one of those did 600, but then they slowly go down to like 136, 245, 136, 172, 400. That's how damage resistance works. I've been trying to explain it to people because they've been wanting to hear my, for some reason, expert opinion on how damage resistance works in the game. I explained it on stream at one point, and people were like, that is insane that you actually have, you know that, A, and B, that it actually functions like that. I'm like, yeah, that's just how the game works, man. Just get that circle of protection in there. I did take a little damage there. That's fine. I'm in a position where damage doesn't matter to me. What I'd really like is if you just came up. Empty vessel. Empty vessel. So damn broken. I'm afraid to take Eden's Blessing because last time it hurt me and I'm not sure why. We are going to the negative. Or Sheol, not negative. We're going to Sheol using the negative. Or we're going to Sheol to use the negative. It's a weird situation mouth-wise. That was perfect. I don't even have Guppy. And I feel like I have Guppy. Ooh, empty vessel. Thank you very much. That's fine. You can appear if you want. What a stupid room. Ooh, not a stupid room, though. Luck upgrade. Always welcome. Unfortunately, I don't care about the finger bone. It's just not curved horn, man. I'm sorry. It's a fine trinket. Gives you a bone heart, or a chance to get a bone heart upon taking damage, but it's just like, there comes a point where you have to realize that you're just, if the run has given you curved horn, stop dropping trinkets, man. Stop dropping trinkets. Ain't no point to drop trinkets. Use the Joker here. I'll take both. Oh, Brimstone and Demon Baby. So now we have Tech X Brimstone. So we were already strong, and RNGesus saw fit to give us a literal hand job. And I'm okay with it. I like an RNGesus hand job. Payback's paid back for the heart. Got golden key to come in here and re-roll Sheol, man. Do I re-roll Sheol? I gotta re-roll Sheol. There's no reason to re-roll Sheol. Let's be honest. There's no reason to re-roll Sheol, which is just like the hardest thing to say. My God, my mouth was breaking there for a second. I will black rune anything that I don't wish to take. Get melted, my friend. This is no mercy, man. I'm sorry. Get in the chest. Don't blow me up, please. Many Dankas. It's 4 a.m. The boy's a bit tired. Wishes he could have slept, but I did not sleep, unfortunately. Black rune it all. All of it. Every single thing. None of that shit mattered to me. I don't even remember what half of it was. There was a Yum Heart, I think. I think there was a Yum Heart in there somewhere. Also, we got the wafer. We got the virus, so at any point, if I feel like just dealing a bunch of damage to somebody, I can deal a bunch of damage by, you know, stepping on into them. That glorious 3-tier rate from the milk. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, of course, you know what to do. Share with your friends, subscribe, like, all that kind of fun shit. No one cares even a bit. Next run is 20. Let's do it. Catch you guys later.